Welcome to the documentation of Rainbow Sundae 11 from seed to harvest. For germination, we use the paper towel method. We place the seeds onto a wet paper towel, fold it over, and place into a Ziploc bag on top of a seedling heat mat. 24 hours later, we take a peek at the seeds. No idea what is going on with the seed to the left, but we plant it anyway inside nursery bags using Build-A-Soil Light. Seven days later, we dig a hole in some very dry soil that causes some issues down the road. Transplant is easy with these nursery bags and prevents root damage. Just place the bag in the hole, fill in the sides with dirt, and water it in. Then we take a look at RS11 in its new home. That weird seed never sprouted from dirt. Day 14, we have some curling of those lower leaves due to low humidity in the early stages of its life. It seems pretty happy in its new home. Day 21 is when I knew that dry soil was showing itself. The plant started showing sex around day 16, quite a bit earlier than I like even with an autoflower. To try to promote some growth on the top side, we chop some small branches off the bottom. Then we do our best to leaf tuck those upper leaves to get light to the lower branches and promote growth. Day 28 and she's getting a little height to her. Right around this time is when I start to low stress train the plant. My primary technique is to gently bend the main stem down to even out the canopy and get those lower branches light as stretch phase kicks in. On day 35, you can see how we went from one main branch to multiple. A wider canopy will result in a more even product instead of one large flower on the top. I have 2.5 seconds of day 42, so we jump to day 49. Now with the plant in full flower, I end up underwatering again. The plants get super thirsty and start drinking about twice the amount of water once full flower kicks in. I just goofed. At the time, I was pretty mad about how the grow was going. While editing, I realized the beauty of this plant. I was angry at the size and completely ignored what I had in front of me. Sometimes the garden humbles us in ways we didn't know we needed. As corny as it is, this was a great reminder to appreciate the small things in life. Day 56, and it looks like those pistils are starting to mature as the plant starts making its way towards the final weeks. As the plant creeps into its final 2 weeks or so, it starts to swell up and put on what little size it can. I wasn't getting a whole lot of aroma up until this point, but started getting this complex fruit cup aroma I couldn't quite put my nose on just yet. Day 62, and it was time to clean up some of that cover crop to prepare for harvest. We let that cover crop get a little too long and the cover crop flowers were getting onto the main plant, so we had to get some tweezers and pull all those little flowers off. We wanted to avoid any mold issues on RS11. Day 69, and it's just a waiting game. Flowers are ranging from golf ball size to almost baseball size on the main stem. Day 72, chop day. We take a look at before and after trimming all of the fan leaves to prep for dry. At the time, I wasn't super excited about this plant. I messed up on the grow and was just bummed at a yield that would be only 84 grams. What I didn't expect was the aroma and enjoyment I got from this strain. A sweet strawberry, cherry, mango yogurt aroma that's slightly gassy and produces an uplifting edge that feels at home in a social environment. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other seed to harvest videos. Be good to yourself, because you deserve it.